What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can see when I post a new video. Let's get into it.
Home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now.
Do you ever feel like you don't belong? Like everyone around you is smarter, more talented, or more qualified than you? Like, do you ever feel like if people looked a little bit closer, they'd realize you're actually a fraud? Well, that feeling has a name. It's called imposter syndrome. And if you've ever doubted yourself, even when you objectively have the skills, you're not alone. Trust me, you're not the only one. Imposter syndrome is that inner voice that's telling you you're not good enough. You don't deserve to be here. People are gonna find out you're a fake. And it actually makes no sense because logically, you have proof that you're capable, but that doesn't stop the doubt from creeping in. So let's talk sports. Imagine you're a basketball player. You made the team, you put in the work, and you step on the court. You start thinking, I don't belong here. What if I miss this shot? Everyone else sees the game better than me. So-and-so has a better shot than I do. So-and-so has better ball handling skills than I do. Blah, blah, blah. The list goes on. So now with those thoughts creeping in, you start playing with less confidence. You start hesitating. You second guess your own instincts. You pass when you should shoot. You dribble when you should pass. You do this not because you aren't good enough, but because you don't believe you're good enough. And self-doubt actually affects your game way more than your actual skill level. But here's the reality check. If you weren't meant to be there, you would not be there. Coach didn't put you on the team by accident. And this applies to so much more than sport. Now let's use another example. Let's talk about dance. Say you're at tryouts, you're at a rehearsal, you're at a clinic, surrounded by tons of talented dancers. And suddenly you start to feel out of place. You start thinking, oh, they pick up choreo faster than I do. It just doesn't come as naturally as it does to them. Maybe I just got lucky getting onto this dance team. You really start to shrink yourself. You start dancing smaller. You start questioning your movements. You start holding back. And the worst part is, the more you hold back, the more you prove your fear right. But here's the truth. Every dancer has their doubts. Every person has their doubts. Just because someone looks or seems confident doesn't mean they never feel insecure. And progress isn't about talent, it's about consistency. You're not an imposter just because you feel behind. You're just a work in progress like everybody else. Now let's talk about work. Let's talk about your job. Let's say you land a job, you start a business, or you get invited to help on a big project, and now you start thinking, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Everyone else is more qualified. Everyone else deserves to be here more than I do. Other people are smarter. They're gonna figure out I don't deserve to be here. So you stay quiet in your meetings, afraid to say something dumb. You're scared to ask a dumb question or make an obvious statement. You hesitate to share ideas even when you have good ones. But honestly, most people are figuring it out as they go, even the ones who seem super confident. Again, you were hired for a reason, for your skills, perspective, and your potential. And the only difference between you and them is that they trust themselves more. So why does all this happen? Number one, you focus on what you don't know instead of what you do know. Instead of focusing on what you do bring to the table, you start focusing on what other people bring to the table. Number two, you assume confidence is equal to competence. Just because someone acts very sure of themselves doesn't necessarily mean they know more than you. And number three, you downplay your own experience. You think, I only got here because of luck. But guess what? Luck doesn't keep you in the room. Your work does. So how do we conquer imposter syndrome? First, you have to put the proof over your feelings. Feelings will tell you you're not good enough, but the facts will tell you that you are. If you write down all the times you've won, big or small, what you achieved to get there, and the people who believe in you, you'll have something to rely on when the doubt creeps in. This will be your proof. Next, you gotta speak up before you feel ready. Because if you wait until you feel ready, that day may never come. Confidence doesn't come before you take action. Confidence comes from taking action. So say your ideas before you're 100% sure. Take the shot before you overthink it. And show up before you feel ready. The third thing, see yourself how others see you. If someone else described your skills the way you describe them to yourself, would that be fair? Probably not. Try this. Write about yourself like you're hyping up a friend. What would you tell them? How would you hype them up? That's how you should be talking to yourself. You should be seeing your own value and not downplaying your skills. So finally, imposter syndrome isn't a sign that you don't belong. It's just a sign that you're growing. The best athletes still doubt themselves. The best dancers still mess up sometimes. The best leaders still question their decisions. The difference, they don't let doubt stop them from continuing. So next time you feel like you don't belong, remind yourself that you do. Because the only way to really be an imposter is to let fear hold you back and to lie to yourself that you're not good enough. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I hope this video resonates with some of you. If it does, go ahead and share this with somebody who you think will need it. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.